Hey, what's going on, everybody? This vid is basically going over two key aspects in NBA Elite. Doing a little transition from the football to the basketball here. But these are some clips that I've seen on Operation Sports here. This one is first talking about the mid-air collisions when it comes to players colliding and shots being altered. Now, as you've seen here, is clearly as Kobe Bryant goes up against KG, and it's a good effort so far. It's clearly work in progress. They're still working on it. But the thing here is that when Kobe goes up against KG, it's like he's completely negated. You know what I'm saying, in terms of his intent to block the shot. And I'm just showing some real world examples here. Like these are the kind of things that they would have to add into this game. Like as you see here, how Nene stood his ground at that point. He was standing there, but the thing is, if he were to jump into Kobe, you would see that his size. Are they going to get that part? Are they going to get the fact that his body size, his weight, his strength, momentum? Are things like that are they all going to be fully accounted for? You know what I'm saying? Like you seen there, Jason Maxiell, once again, his body size. You know what I'm saying? He's a strong guy. The angle that the body contact, the angle in which they are contacted, their momentum, factoring in things like concentration and composure. You know what I'm saying? Their ability to adjust in midair, things like that. Are those kind of attributes going to be firmly included in the dynamics of their physics engine? Along with, when it comes to a players colliding into each other, like there's a lot that has to go into this for it to actually execute correctly. And I want them to execute correctly. I honestly do. But the only thing I fear is just that like there's so much, and they're trying to get it all with this being their first game. And you've seen the warm reception backbreaker got, and natural motion. They've been doing this. They've been doing real time physics for years. So these are just some prime examples just to showcase that. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully the people at live honestly get that part correct. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to putting that in. But this was a second part talking about inner collisions. But this animation was interesting in the fact that like you have Ron Artest, he goes in and he dunks on Rasheed Wallace. Now Rasheed felt the dynamic, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Rasheed goes down to the ground. You see, he jumped straight up. But then with Ron Artest, there was like, where was the physical detection on Ron's side of it? You see what I'm saying? Like the dunk went completely flush. Now, once again, let me make it clear. I know it is work in progress. I know they're still building this game. I'm not taking away from that. But the reason why I'm emphasizing this is because, once again, the same thing. That factors when it comes to dunking, it's going to be momentum, speed, strength, focus and concentration, to complete the objective, or in this case, to get the dunk. And I'm showing the actual examples here. You know what I mean? Like when you have somebody like, there's going to be a huge difference between somebody dunking on a center like a Zydrunas Ilgauskas or Marcus Camby in comparison to somebody trying to dunk against someone like Shaq. You see what I'm saying? Shaq could just jump straight up in the air. He should not fall to the ground unless somebody's coming barreling full speed down the lane, and Shaq just jumps straight up. Then that's different. Shaq should go down. You know what I'm saying? But when you're looking at but when you look at players that aren't as big of stature, you know what I'm saying? Like Shaq should not move. Maybe his body would turn, but he shouldn't, or he should stumble, but he shouldn't be falling over because of, like I said, the variables that he possesses, the real world variables that he possesses. His size, his body size, his height, strength. You know what I mean? That should all be accounted for in full respect. And this would be extremely hard for them to get because you seen like how natural motion did it. There were real world factors that they left out because they're just trying to get the physical component correct. This, this right here, these kind of components, like you seen like Baron Davis coming up here, you know, the body gonna contort? You know what I'm saying? Like the body's gonna twitch, according to the contact that is laid on it. You know what I mean? Like he comes here, now you see, okay, like that example, the dunk was very flush by Baron Davis, but yet the physical contact was still respected, and he feels it respectively. You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Is it going to truly showcase when it comes to the game? When it comes to the gameplay, will they truly be able to reflect it? I know that's what they're going for, but are they truly going to be able to reflect this in terms of the gameplay? Like you see there with Dwight Howard on, with Kobe going on Dwight. Once again, the dunk was flush, but yet you still Kobe. The physical detection is the physical detection. You see what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like Ron Artest, the dunk was 100% flush, and there was no true physical detection, at least in that instance there. But like I said, they're still building. They're still coming out here and still building the game. So there's no doubts about that. I'm not taking anything away from that part. And here's a famous dunk right here. Kobe goes nearly baseline, and he comes and he crams it on Yao Ming. Now that's a good example of what I meant by like Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Like the player comes around on the side. He came sideline and he got the dunk, but the physical body's being respected. So that's what I'm looking for from these people, from EA to truly put out there, and we'll just see what develops. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to this title truly hitting the shelves. You know what I'm saying, and hopefully come October 5th, I'll be able to come out and honestly purchase two titles. Because I would love to go back to those days where I was able to pick up two games because the gameplay was just that awesome. So, as I'm closing out this video here, got these two little clips here. This nasty dunk. Once again, like the examples I was looking for, just to showcase how flush the dunk looked, but yet the physical body is still being altered on both sides, the dunker and the dunkee. You know what I'm saying? And leaving it out here on T Mac, straight taking it, going baseline, taking it right up over the human target, the human poster, Sean Bradley, just yanked it on him. Straight up a teabag session all day on that guy. But this is your boy Smitty signing out. I'll holla at y'all. Peace.